Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We're super excited for today. We are doing this awesome paint set. We've done this before, but we're going to do some new projects with it. We're probably going to be doing that for a little bit, kind of refeaturing some of our favorite paint sets. So we've got a few fun things. We're going to do another cab. I know we did cabs last week, but we'll be doing a smaller version, which was in one of the Fab Five earrings. We're gonna be doing some pour art and painting over stones, which is really cool too. Kind of just bringing new life to your products that you already have, beads or stones or cabochons, things like that. So that's gonna be really fun.
I'll thank everybody for the pre-orders.
I was just about to.
Oh,
Thank
so
you
good.
guys for pre-ordering the full day loots and the OAKs. That was awesome. Hopefully some of the techniques today will show you guys how to fall in love with some of these things and maybe pick up a few extras because there's some really awesome stuff today. The name was fun. White Lotus. I don't know if anyone's watched it here.
I haven't yet.
It's very good. Very good show on Max, but it's very pretty, like all of the scenery that they're set in, and like it's a hotel and there's just gorgeous like paintings and woodworking and just very beautiful. And so I thought we could definitely find some things like that around the studio, because I'm even gonna be decorating my living room in that style. So
Oh my gosh.
yes, very into that lately. And these pieces, oh my gosh, I just want to wear these. I should put these on. But these things really scream that aesthetic. So that's gonna be really fun to do today.
I was going to tell you that there are only 3 left of the Fab Five, and maybe you can explain what the Fab Five is, like how it's discounted and
Yeah,
so forth.
So we have everything for sale separate, but you can buy the necklaces as all 5 or the earrings as all 5. If you buy both of those today, you get the bracelet for free, which is a really gorgeous, you have to buy both of them, right, to get it free?
Yes, you
Okay.
buy the earring Fab Five and
So
the necklace
this
Fab Five.
is our kind of version of a full day loot. So if you want to go more that route,
The only thing
just
that
buy both the
isn't
Fab Fives.
included but we already discounted it because it's that Swarovski Whispering Lotus.
Yes, so this was kind of our key piece of the day. Kind of like our mascot, but
They'll
this
have to buy
lotus
that
flower,
separately.
this is separate on its own. And we haven't pictured it yet, but I'm actually going to be painting the backs of these Swarovski crystals, and it's gonna become a really gorgeous piece. So I haven't even shown you guys that yet. So that's gonna be really fun as well. And we only have a few of those. I think we only had like 12 of those filigree. So that's a really special piece. That's why it's not included in anything else. So yeah.
Oh, we only have 12 of those filigrees? I better change the quantity.
Yeah.
So glad you told me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, we may have more at Vintage warehouse, but
Because already, we've sold quite a few already, so I'm going to take the count down right now. I'll take it down to, great.
just wanted to say hi to everybody again. So I'm going to go ahead and,
Okay,
what do you guys want me to start with?
now there are 7 left.
7 only?
Yeah, so
Oh my gosh.
why don't we start with do you want to start with the cab since it's so phenomenal? Oh, I'm going to put the link in the comments to where they can get the paint set because it's featured on in our paint kits, paint effects, patina effects. Let me look that up for everybody. Sawyer, I'm gonna do that, okay?
Do what?
I'm gonna get the link to the Paint Effect kit, which it is the Labradorite Gemstone Effect.
I do want to just hold up some of these necklaces because I'm just going to put them all on.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Because they were so pretty. And they're kind of like really good everyday wear as well. So really amazing for reselling, for probably pretty appropriate for any selling venue. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. I was saying platform and then I changed my mind. So I'm just giving you guys scale for all of these. That one, we've got this gorgeous wrapped. Then this one was really pretty.
You could layer them all together.
I know, it would be awesome if you did all different lengths.
Well, that is really huge this year, is like layering necklaces. Layering necklaces, and you know the big thing for this year is mixed metals. So no longer is it taboo, a fashion faux pas, to mix all the colors of metals. Isn't that fun?
Oh, well, we've obviously not been listening to that.
Yeah, I know, but now we're actually on trend.
Finally. Thank goodness.
We're the rebels. Oh, I have to
Okay.
say, oh my gosh. Geez, I've been sitting here doing administrative stuff and I missed everybody, like coming in. Peggy and Tracy and Candy and Cindy and Kimmy, Cookie, Stephanie.
So, yeah, there's so much
Oh, they
fun
were
stuff.
commenting about the White Lotus.
Oh, fun.
Janet BB. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Let's see.
I just want to leave these on. They're so
Tracy's working on her garden.
good. Ooh, very nice.
And she's working on her lapidary tech. Wow.
Okay, I am going to get
stones.
this view up. So, let's see. Oh, we've had the bracelet up. We were talking about
Getting that free
that
with the
one. Yep. So I'll put up Fab 5 of the necklaces right here. We've got Cart 117. I'm wearing 3 of them, and then the other 2 are right here. So really fun. And then the earrings, shift this over to here. And I'm wearing these because those were amazing. Okay. So I'm actually gonna try and get started because I don't want to be too long-winded today. I wanted to get right into it.
You want to be short-winded.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody
Let's
should
start.
see Scott's cute outfit today. He laughed and ran really fast. No, I'm just kidding, Scott. He has cute little cut-off shorts.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
little, not super short. They're just perfect. He's just perfect, right, Mac?
Yeah, for me. Perfect for me. Okay. Let's see here.
Is everybody in full 60s and 70s now? Probably everybody but Monica, but I don't know what Monica's weather is.
Oh, not terrible.
Alaska.
Can you hand me a stone
Yes,
to
which one would
for
you
the
like?
top corner? Just one of those green ones over
Yes,
there.
Absolutely.
There you go. Thank you. All right, got lots of our demo pieces ready.
Oh my gosh, Janet cut her kayaking short to get here on time.
What? Thank you.
Kayaking? So it is nice weather,
Yeah.
but some of our friends go in the winter. I'm like, what? What if you go under the water? Your head would be freezing. Oh well, it's a love, right, Janet? It's a love. there's a little side conversation about Tracy cutting chrysocolla and turquoise and pacho both. And she was like, it freaked her out to have to cut them. So you know what? Mackie's gonna do labradorite and you don't even have to cut it.
True.
It'll be a polished cab.
So I am actually going to start on this. I'm just going to do a pour art on this because this is going to have to go in a couple of layers. So we'll start with a layer now. This is a vintage cabochon. Mom, you've sourced these and we have them in a few different colors, but we have them in a few different colors here at the studio, but the one that's coming
with them.
I am too.
That was from the Stanley Hagler
Oh man.
purchase.
Well, the green
Yeah, these are
is
old,
amazing.
mid-century. And it's a bird of paradise.
Yeah, it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna go in and start layering. As always, I just go in the random areas, and these really flow together really well on this piece. So you'll have to see how fun for yourself. Also, you'll have to forgive me, I'm a little bit groggy because I woke up with the worst stomachache ever.
What? Did you drink a soda?
I did, that helped a lot, but it kind of kept me awake for a bit, so I'm a little bit groggy.
You don't seem groggy.
I think I'm just not as smiley as usual. You know?
Well,
I'll get there.
I mean,
After some jewelry making.
it'll be
You
fun
know?
to see the beginning and the end.
Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. Let that dry because we want to get lots of fun layers on that.
That
I'm gonna
is
keep
gorgeous.
it on the screen so we
Sorry,
can
I'm eating a cookie.
keeping that on screen so that we can see that dry periodically. Okay, now, so check this out. I meant to pull out a plain one before. So these chessboard circle cabochons from Swarovski, we have quite a few of these, just the cabochons, so we could potentially bring these sell these as an item. But look how fun this is. So this is, I've got a little hangnail on my finger. Sorry, that's kind of distracting. We have this clear, so that's how it comes. And then look how pretty when you add a little bit of the paint. You can make your own, kind of like an instant cab. Again, we're making those circle cabs today, but this is kind of like a fun, if you don't want to deal with resin, this is a really fun technique, and it just looks so gorgeous because of the amazing quality of the Swarovski. But the paint, it's just so fun. Like, look at the moonstone glowing like that with the fleck of the Victorian gold. And then I'm gonna try some with the colors as well. So
Oh, I was wondering
that
if
was
you were
really
gonna
fun.
do a labradorite technique on the back.
I'll pull this up for that. So yeah, I totally am gonna do that, Mom.
So it's kind of split between everybody. There's a bunch of people in the 80s temperature and a couple people where it's a little rainy and misty. But so far, it looks like a lot of people have had warm bouts in the spring so far. We're going to be in the 70s today. I'll take that. Yes. You wanna do
So
the
pretty.
labels?
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of those because that's gonna be so fun.
Are you going to do a pour on one and then a dry brush on another?
Is that
I think we should. You know how you did that last week?
Okay.
That was really fascinating to see a pour on one and then dry brush.
Yeah, I didn't know about the dry brush on top of the glass, but
You never know. That's what it's all about, right? Experimenting.
Mom's so cute. When she wants me to do something, she's like, did you plan on doing that? But you can totally just ask and I'll do it.
Okay, anything? I can ask anything and you'll do it?
Pretty much. I'm your monkey for the...
I'm not talking about the live
Time
now.
You're
Talking
such
about in
I'm
life.
talking about the live. Okay.
I love that color on you. You never wear that color.
This one? I actually do.
What?
Yeah, I have like 3 shirts this color.
No.
Yes, I do. This
You never
tan.
wear them.
Yeah. Maybe just not when I see you.
Right. I love
For whatever
that.
reason.
It's part of your archetype, right?
Probably. I tried. Okay. These will start to blend together, especially with the stain. Do you mind shaking that up more?
Not at all. See, I'll do anything you ask also.
Okay.
It's super easy to get you to smile. All we have to talk about is barbecue.
Not food anymore, though.
Meat, though.
Meat?
Yeah. Like,
Food when I was pregnant and
Audacious
nursing,
pig,
but
right?
now I'm just like, I don't know, not that interested.
oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't.
Tay and I went to Costco yesterday.
Did you have a hot dog?
No. Well, we
Pizza?
had chicken bacon and sliced pizza.
Oh.
So freaking good.
How many people like Costco hot dogs and pizza?
It's all about the chicken bake though. The chicken bake's
The chicken bake you like?
it's
I've
massive.
never
The
had
thing's
it.
like freaking foot long.
I know. Now that you're a member and you can get a car wash for $4.
Yeah, true. I think it's $8 now though.
$8? That's what it is everywhere. I thought you told me 4.
I'm pretty sure. I thought that might have been what it was at. They might have boosted the price.
I
though.
really like that, how you brush that in. That's actually really beautiful. It'll be fun to see dynamic
Good
versus
design.
soft, right?
Yeah, for sure. So with the one up there on the left, I was just doing some little light kind of dabbing motions.
Wow, I love that.
And then this bottom one will be the pour effect. And yeah, let us know if you want us to bring out these to sell. Otherwise, you can just pick up the pendant. All right, I'm gonna let those dry now. This will be our little drying zone up here. Those are all looking so pretty already. So see up here how this one is, that layer is settling in nicely. I'm gonna let it dry a little more and we'll keep adding colors to that.
Peggy said she'd rather you be groggy than grouchy. So what is, Peggy, I'm looking at your comment and you say Rocco and Scott. What is that? Were you saying something, Mac? Asking about?
I'm
Linda's
sorry, I
popped in.
forgot.
We need to get you some.
I'm dying over here. Okay. But aren't these so pretty though already? I love this.
I think Mackie needs
I can't
some
wait.
sushi after the live.
I think so. You know what? I was craving those while we were sitting there watching the 3,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is Basque sheep cross the highway that made us a half an hour late. I was thinking of sushi. I don't know why. Watching sheep cross the road.
It's too bad you already paid. You already paid for the
Bodacious pig.
Yeah, the bodacious pig.
That was last week.
last week.
Okay.
I have some favors.
I'm
Maybe
pulling
I'll
up.
treat you so I can have some favors done.
Sorry, you guys can keep talking. I was just gonna say I pulled up the amber earrings, amber vines, I think you have it called.
Rocco and Scott makes you smile.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, that's so true.
And Mosey.
You guys
Peggy.
make me smile. Peggy makes me
So
smile.
cute.
Okay, and so funny enough, we have our like original hematite bottle out because we obviously use it a ton because we are completely out here. So
I know we have to order more.
pretty crazy.
Sawyer, could you message Taya and ask if she could order some hematite
Yeah.
from Corey?
So what I'm doing is I'm kind of just lightly antiquing, since hematite is not like a stark black. And since it's a metallic, it really blends as kind of like a toner for our solid brass. But the fun part is we'll be painting these glass stones.
You know what I did? I put the stone in there and,
and
then
then
I painted everything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I was just being lazy. I like this detail better that you're doing. Because I just wiped over everything, but the problem is you could get some pooling, so I like what you did.
Yeah, right.
But you know, mine's always the lazy shortcut. And everybody loves the reverse painting technique. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's
Me
turned
too.
over.
I'm so excited.
And Mackie, I'm looking at your bird of paradise over there, and it looks like the blue gobbled up every other color. So this might be a good way for you to show once it's
Yes,
dry.
I'll leave blue out my next layer.
Perfect.
So sometimes on your smooth surfaces, some of those paints really do dominate. So all you have to do is just leave it out on your next step.
And I like using hematite lots of times. So for antiquing, we can use, elderberry, clay, ebony. There's so many different ones we can, earth.
So yes, totally.
But this one specifically.
Painting
is
on
pretty.
top of a stone seems like the craziest thing to do, but with our paints, they're so just highly pigmented and gorgeous, like the quality of them. It's a truly an artisan paint, since it is kind of like an enamel paint. Totally, shockingly enough, looks so pretty on top of stones. So
Well, it just gives it that art glass feel.
yes,
And I was
very
telling-
artisan.
And I was telling you the other day that I love putting the iridescence over what they call is dead rhinestones when they gray out.
Oh, yeah.
And I've revived jewelry and then sold it
And it's
as artisan
so pretty.
because it's got that gorgeous iridescent shimmer that replaces that dead stone. And I love what happened with these because I wanted it to match the whole collection. So when I put that hematite on there, they turned into art glass, but you got to see the glow underneath.
Yeah.
That's a game changer for me. I love painting glass. You know, and people are like, you paint glass? Well, yeah, at painting glass, people have been doing it for centuries. You know, look at all the reverse paintings that they did, like as full paintings on glass. Reverse painted cameos, reverse painted flowers. Trust yourself when you start using your paints. Trust yourself to be able to explore new substrates. But glass is a phenomenal substrate for this paint.
Ouch, I just smacked my elbow. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one back.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say, I'm gonna smack somebody now.
Okay, I'm just gonna do some moonstone and
Nike, do you think the one
Victorian gold.
the one Swarovski piece is dry?
Probably. I was just about to check.
Cool.
And since this one is flowing so much, you can actually leave those spots separate, decently separate, because they're gonna just flow. You almost want that to happen and not let it mix together too much, but I'll keep an eye on it. If it doesn't mix, I'll start to kind of blend them a little more. But yeah, we can check out this one that we did. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that angle. Can you believe that was just a plain clear glass?
I'm
Before.
delayed, so I want to see it. Oh my gosh. I love that. Stephanie was saying that we opened up a whole new technique for her.
Yeah. Very, very fun because it's such a seamless avenue since the top is already finished. So that was crazy. So instant.
You can go and get those white glass. What are they? They're aquarium.
I mean, we're gonna
Aquarium
have
stones?
we have a bunch more packs as
Well,
well.
I was talking about. I was saying the white glass. If they want to use a ton of their paints and just paint backs of things,
Yeah.
they can buy those white glass smooth aquarium rocks, and they can paint the backs of them, and set them in settings.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
But yeah, we should definitely.
This
do
is still
something.
wet.
Oh my gosh,
I'm gonna
Maggie,
wait
it looks
on
like
that
an
one.
opal up there.
It's so pretty. It's crazy actually.
Wow.
So excited about that. Okay, this one I will blend a little bit. Pull up some of that blue. That's
Oh, I
probably
love
enough
that.
up there.
I'm a little late, but I love how you did that. Like, just spinning it in the circle.
Okay.
Oh, did you see Tracy's? Put Tracy's comment up.
Oh.
That makes me so happy because we worked so hard.
Oh.
And our testing
Yeah.
was so rigorous to make sure.
She has skin reactions to so many paints, and antiquing chemicals with the Vintaj paints are one of the few I don't have an issue with. I really love how easy to use the paints are. Yes, they're awesome. I can wear them nonstop. Obviously, I wear it on all my jewelry. I do have major sensitivities to earrings, certain metals I absolutely cannot wear. But all of our Vintaj metals I can wear, which is such a miracle.
That was
And the paints,
20,
obviously.
2 decades of honing in all. That was our whole mission, was to have really high quality, skin friendly products that you could just, you can be so proud of being able to use all of the metals and glass and beads and paint, and you can sell them in the highest boutiques, the highest price boutiques, because the quality is so over the top. But that was our whole mission statement. We don't import our metals, we don't import our paints.
Yes.
Glass, we've made sure when we imported the glass it was from very reliable sources like Germany, Austria, Czechoslovakia.
Okay, as always, so I'm starting into the cab making. I'm getting my first layer of resin. So we're thinking of it like those stones up there, how there is the full glass portion separating from that first layer of color, which happens in stones.
Oh, do you want to show them what not to do? What I did? Because I didn't like it.
So the first step, I'm going to pour the resin in and then cure that so that we have that separation with the color. Mom, yours were pretty. I think that was fine though. Still.
I want to see yours though. So what I did on mine, if you want to show, is just that I dropped in gold, which was very bold.
I can't really
So-
show it right now.
I would have brushed it on instead of dropping it on, you know. I did a drip on that.
Yes.
Stephanie was saying the fact that Vintaj metals are hypoallergenic is a great selling point for her customers.
Oh yeah, big time.
And Jean can't wait to try this. I'm super excited that you guys are loving these techniques today.
Okay. So that's been 50 seconds. So we'll check on that. Definitely hard enough. Let's do, how did you do yours? You just poured it right on, right?
Yeah, I did a drip thing, but I would have dry brushed a little gold so it was still had the glow, but not a big drip like an egg yolk.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, I'll show what you're talking about, but I still think they're really pretty.
Well, they're pretty. They're just, that's what I would have done. They would have been absolutely perfect, right? I would have freaked out loving them if I hadn't put a big chunk of gold in the front.
She was busy not watching my portion of the live. She
Yes.
was doing comments, and so she forgot, or not forgot. She didn't learn to do that part, but yeah, obviously it's very important if you want to be able to have that kind of peering through moment,
Yes, I
which
can.
happens with all the stones. Yeah.
I can't wait for your follow up because I'm actually going to pay attention this time.
It's fun to see though. So I just did a portion of that, and you can always leave a little bit of the like just plain resin too, because that obviously happens. You'll get moments in the stones where, oh shoot, I should have worn my ring that I just found at the, because it's so like this, look, and it was glass.
Where is it?
Upstairs. I can get it
You can always
later.
You know what? Let's take a photo and we'll post it to DIY.
True, and
With
it just
Vintaj.
reminded me, as I was working my flea market, the neighbor booth, she sells vintage jewelry sometimes. Sometimes she does belts, but she had jewelry, and she had this ring, and I literally, like, my mouth dropped, and I had to buy it because it looked just like the color of resin stones we were doing last week. And it made me so excited that I would have bought it probably at any price, but it's only $15, so that was cool. Okay, that's definitely enough. Just little teeny buffing with that. I keep almost putting my my paintbrush in my water cup, so I'm gonna change where I put that.
How many people have drank your paint water?
You're so funny, Mackie.
So funny I am. Hilarious.
I've almost
Wow.
drank my paint cup
Who'd
a
you
couple
learn that
times.
from?
Have you been taking this, Mac?
Yes.
Mom's
I haven't
wonderful
taken it yet
week.
today, but I have to be really careful on how I take it because it's the veggie capsule. I literally have to have food
Oh, yeah,
in
Mac-
my mouth
Mac was like cho- Mac
while
was like
I swallow
choking on
it. Like, I have to have a bite of
You
food.
poor baby.
Otherwise, yeah, Sawyer witnessed what
Yeah,
it's
Mac
like
was
for me.
Because
actually
you-
choking on it.
It's just like sticks right here.
Oh.
And I have to do a lot to get it down.
I did the freaking Heimlich on her. Just kidding.
Pretty much. So since this is such a small cap, I'm just going to do both of those colors. And that blue is really heavy, so I've got a little trick for you. With your paper towel, if you're feeling like you got a little too much in, you can wick within the resin. Did you know that? That you can pull up the
No?
paint after you already put it in. So there's literally no screwing up now. There's no excuses, guys. If you're scared of resin,
Wait, Karen.
you're not
didn't-
allowed to.
Karen didn't get a messenger alert again.
Oh no.
Okay, we gotta figure that out. Did anybody get an alert here? A notification? Please comment and then we'll know if we have to continue trying to figure that out. Okay,
Sorry about that. That sucks.
I know. So I don't want to overshadow your pro tip. So you can go right in the resin and it will wick up the paint out of the
With
resin.
the paper towel.
Wait, that's
So like,
really
see how
cool.
there's a lot of blue?
I did not know that.
And then you just
Yes.
suck it up.
I freaking love that.
It's so cool.
Mackie, Tracy was saying a random thought.
Yeah.
The vintage paint would work on metal foil used for glasswork and soldering. This way, one could avoid using antiquing chemicals that would otherwise harm glass. Or yes, absolutely. It is a wonderful antiquing for your glassworking, your stained glass, you're wrapping your edges. You know how they do the broken glass and they'll wrap it with foil and then they'll solder it. You can antique it with any vintage color. And thank you for bringing that up, Tracy, because I use that just naturally.
No
but we
one
haven't
else
done a
is
technique
getting,
yet.
just Candy got a notification.
What? Okay, so Jean posted something. It might be on Facebook's end.
Oh.
No notification. Dang, or an alert.
Weird.
Lame.
Kathy said she didn't get it. Oh,
I know.
Candy got one.
So some people are getting it.
Some people
people
did.
aren't.
I did, but you asked for a code. Come on, Facebook. Get it together.
Get it together.
You know what, you guys? I'm just going to suggest maybe unfollow and refollow Vintage's Facebook page. Because then it could reset all of your notifications. And then go in and make sure you request notifications from us.
Yeah.
Because
And then if that doesn't work, maybe donate like $100,000. That might work.
to us.
To us personally.
Just for sushi.
Yeah, for sushi.
For lifetime sushi.
Because we're gonna eat $100,000 worth of sushi after life.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting that on.
I bet there are some places you could go that wouldn't be very much sushi.
Probably. Well, it's that one
Like
fish.
an incredibly
Oh my
expensive
gosh, I'm so
sushi.
sorry, guys. I
Its
can't
one
stop.
bite is $10,000.
What?
Yeah. I
No
can't remember the
way.
fish. It's sushi though. They sell it in Japan.
What?
Deborah did get a notification.
Yep. Some people did. Some people didn't. Like a lot of people did not.
No
Some
one
people did.
Knowing I was eating a bite that was $10,000
I-
would make me sick and I would throw it up.
What a waste of a bite.
And $10,000.
I guess when you got that much money, I can tell you a lot better things I would do with $10,000 than have a bite of sushi.
I could live off that for a year if I had to.
Yeah, probably. If you played it just right.
If people were smart with their money, that would end hunger in the world.
You don't need to be that smart with how much money we have in the world.
Should I say charitable instead of smart?
This is going to be so pretty. I'm going to, the gold might not show up very much since it's in the very back and we already have layers of paint. But, like, I'm actually kind of freaking out on how that's, like, separating in there. Like those.
That looks so
Oh,
cool.
I'm so excited.
I know
It's like-
there's the lines and the
The
striations
lines.
like you normally see
It's crazy.
in
I'm
Labradorite.
freaking out.
Well, weren't you the one who came up with the formulation for the Labradorite
Yeah,
in the very
but
beginning?
it's like different every time.
I know, I love it.
And this is, we're adding a little bit of glitz and glam. Hi,
Oh.
Okay, let's cure that. Hopefully some of those pop through. I'm sure they will.
I love you, honey.
Okay, that gave me a boost of energy.
Yeah.
Look, if you guys are trying to diet and not eat, just make jewelry and you'll get the same dopamine rush.
Taya's been, she's getting a little bit more like.
Her appetite back?
Well, like
Hungry?
the reverse of like, or like the hypoglycemic, right?
Oh.
Like, you get hangry and stuff, but she just gets like sad and stuff. But then she eats and she's like, I feel like I'm high right now. And she just gets so
She
happy.
gets food buzz.
Yeah, she
it's
gets-
called a
she
food
gets-
coma,
yeah,
or
she
a
gets
food
a-
buzz, not a food coma.
She gets that.
Food buzzes.
And she's been getting it kind of crazy lately.
Wow.
Like for some reason, like eating something is like gives.
She's
like,
probably
gives a
just
giant
getting her
boost,
hormones
yeah.
regulated after
That's
Apollo's a
probably
year.
what it is.
A year old.
Yeah.
It usually takes a while.
I love you, baby. Mo's hugging me off screen. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Go to Mimi. Can you go sit
Come
on
here,
Mimi's
Mosey.
lap? Please. We're almost done here. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at how those got all bubbled up. It's because the paint is not curing under the lamp, so I can do one last layer and actually just skip the step of having to wait for those because we're super lazy over here. And I'm just gonna kind of cover more up so I can get that done quicker in there. And then I'll show you something cool about, see how some of this is pouring out on the sides of the silicone. That's totally fine because once the process is over, we can totally just clip the sides off and sand down the edges, which we won't even have to that much. But
You know what? I just thought of a funny phrase. So if necessity is the mother of invention, then laziness is the crazy aunt.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
Cause
those are so cute. I love that.
Because you know what I mean? Like, necessity is the mother of invention,
Yes.
right? But then
Yeah.
people also invent things to be lazy.
Yeah, that's
so
the
so it's
crazy
like
aunt.
the crazy aunt.
Right, like like dishwashers and washing machines.
Yeah, like
and,
you don't need it,
right.
but like it
Or
makes your life a little bit
skydiving.
better.
cute.
Skydiving.
Yeah.
I love it. Who then would have been created chocolate?
That was
That's-
necessity.
Yes,
That was necessity,
necessity for sure. But I think it was like, I think that would be the romance, like your romantic friend, like your romantic,
Oh, yeah. Like who's doing it?
like who is
for
yes,
just for like
the motive of
Yeah.
inventing chocolate, right?
So I put quite a bit of paint on that layer. That's why this one is taking a bit longer. So if you want that to go quicker, just probably just paint in that layer. If you want a big thick portion of paint, you could paint that on, buff it in, whatever. I did want it pretty highly pigmented though, so we could try and get those peeking through each of the layers. So.
Karen said a lot of people don't know how to budget. I'm a frugal fanny. My husband says I can make a nickel cry.
Oh yeah, that's us over here.
Kathy
Okay.
says hello from Idaho. Oh, we have neighbors.
Yay.
Hi, Kathy.
Okay, I'm popping this out.
Kathy, where in Idaho are you? Wait, are you freaking out?
where exactly in Idaho?
I'm actually gonna clip it so you can get the full effect because I'm seeing it with the edges. But I will clip the other one on screen.
You just wanted
I just wanted to give
the
you guys the
reveal to be
full
perfect.
reveal. Oh.
You are just magic how you teach this because now I'm gonna do exactly what you did.
Oh, all it is just doing the thin layer in
The
the
thin
beginning.
layer,
That's the
yes.
only thing you got to worry about.
That's the one I missed the first time.
Yep.
Was the thin beginning layer.
Yeah, because you're gonna freak out. So just using our side cutters to clip the edge, and then I'm just gonna sand with this. So you can see me in the top corner, but I'm trying not to show you the stone yet until it's done.
Here, and I'm gonna keep this ready for if you get fingerprints. I always love keeping a Lysol wipe.
Yeah,
handy.
yes, because when you pull the stone out and you touch the front, it does
Smudge it a little.
smudge it, but the Lysol wipes or baby wipes clean it right up and get it silky smooth again. Okay, ready? Here you go. Look at that.
You're
Oops.
kidding me.
As I drop it in paint.
But you're kidding me.
Look at that. What? Are you serious?
You would never know that wasn't
Like, come
labradorite.
Look at that. It's so pretty. The moonstone and Victorian gold in the very front is next level. I can't get over that. Like, seriously? So fun. It's like the funnest thing ever.
You really, really mastered that technique of the labradorite. Now you can show.
Well, this was much easier than I've done in the past. All I did was drop in the other layers.
You know, you can see like.
So that's how it's coming out.
And the gold flecks coming through in the layers that you did.
It's so cool.
And how would you say for techniques, how easy is
This
it?
one was so easy and not time consuming. Most important, just start with that dry buffing on the front because you don't want, sorry Mom, I'm using yours as an example of what you don't want to happen.
Yeah, no,
just for
please.
this.
That's what I wanted to do because I missed that whole entire first section.
So if Mom would have just, see hers, she dropped the paint on in the front, which completely closed off the eye.
Yes.
The channel.
Oh
Back
my gosh,
to
I
the
just thought
back
about it.
layers.
Keep your eye open. Get it?
Oh yeah, keep your eye open.
Yeah, because the back layers are really pretty, but the hematite and the gold, it was just so chunky.
And the chunky is fine, yeah, as long as
that's
it's
the
just towards the back though.
Oh my gosh, everybody's saying gorgeous, super gorgeous, wow, gorgeous, beautiful.
Yay. Isn't that just the freaking funnest
Oh,
ever?
Mackie, do you want to change that to the earrings?
Oh yeah. Duh.
And Stephanie says they look like real labradorite. It's
it's
true.
freaking crazy.
So this kit, I've pinned the paint set, guys. So either if you don't have the paints that are in this set, there's only 5 of them. So if you don't have them, you can get them there where I pinned them, or you can fill in what you don't have because it'll list the paints out.
The glow is what's so crazy to me.
That's the white. That's the moonstone.
That's the moonstone.
Yeah.
And with help of the gold as well.
Yeah.
Gosh, I could
Everybody's
just
freaking
sit
out
here
now.
and stare at these forever. And those as earrings. I'm gonna put those on a freaking
Well, do you
thing
want to sit it
right
on
away.
Do you
Oh
wanna-
yeah, right there. Right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it the right size?
Yep.
Look at that on the filigree. Come on.
Oh, this is what they'll be getting. They will be getting. So we used to manufacture for doTERRA. This was like maybe 5 years ago, 7 years ago. And so we did a line of diffusers for them. And this is some of the overstock. So you guys will be getting a true vintage production piece.
Yeah, which you won't see, but it'll be fun to know that it's there.
Well, we loved it because you can look, it also shines through the back, that little hole, through the little teardrop. So when you get them, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this was originally a doTERRA piece. Yes, we are offering, we said at the beginning, and maybe we can say it again, Mackie.
Oh.
So when you buy both of the Fab Fives today, the earring set and the necklace set.
Oh, you get this insane bracelet.
You're gonna get this bracelet for free.
So check this bracelet out.
Sawyer
This
made
is
it.
a really gorgeous little element. Sawyer designed the bracelet, but here's the filigree component, and we have, what was it,
Do you
7,
want to pull
8
that
of them?
bracelet up just to show? On the, yeah.
White Lotus moon lace bracelet. That's a nice name for it. They're like a bunch of little moons.
I know. Well,
So
those
then
are-
it's like a really cool chain bracelet like that. And these are all just
Swarovski pearls.
pearls glued in the center of each of those. So it's a really cool,
And you're gonna-
honestly, layering bracelet. Like look at
Yeah.
it with this shirt even, but imagine that layered with a bunch of other bracelets. It's so cool.
Sawyer Kimmy said, very nice soys.
Okay, now let's flip over.
She did. She's a very nice
You
Sawyer.
guys did a lot of
Whatever, Sawyer.
You are a great designer, and you need to take credit for it.
I did do a couple of the earrings.
Peggy said, "Way to go, Sawyer."
Thank you, everybody.
I love that bracelet. Okay, now let's flip over this one that is,
Mackie, did you see what Tracy said?
listen to my
You could
voice
probably
freaking cracking like
pick
I'm
her
12-year-old
comment up,
boy.
too.
Okay. If you use Griffin Wing, it might look like, how do you say that? Lepidolite? What'd you say?
Lepidolite? Lepidolite?
You're gonna have to add pronunciation for that one.
I know.
So cool. Gonna have to look that one up afterwards. Yeah, we're metal pros here at Vintaj, but we do appreciate beautiful stones, but we're not pros with the names. And okay, let's see
We're
this.
getting there. We might
This is
be
the
able to
back.
do
Let's see
some
what this looks like.
gemstones and some.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool too. Look at this, Mom.
Oh,
It's like so dusty, like
that is gorgeous, guys. Pull out your glass
What
and
the
start
heck?
reverse painting. Oh, do the finer one too. That looks like opal.
Did we talk
Two.
about what happens if they get both F5s?
Yep.
Okay.
We just did that right now, that they get a free Whispering Lotus bracelet.
wow. We're making some fun stuff.
I know, I love it.
Now this one, I'm probably just gonna end with some moonstone
Oh,
to flow all those colors together.
Mikey, I did want to say something. So, Peggy, I noticed you ordered both Fab Fives
Actually,
and
here,
a
type.
Whispering Lotus. Do you want, and you're going to get a free one, but if you don't want 2 Whispering Lotuses, will you email Taya? And then she will eliminate that from your cart unless you want 2.
There.
Because, Maggie, could you imagine having 2 of those stacked up, those Whispering Lotus bracelets? It would almost look like
Oh my gosh.
one large, gorgeous
That
one.
would be so pretty.
Can I claim that at the end of this?
The finished bracelet?
Yeah, I want it so bad.
It's so pretty.
It kind of reminds me of a bracelet Logan made for me maybe like 6 or 7 years ago. Wait, maybe that was you. Chainmail bracelet. Did he make it or did you? Did you ever make me a chainmail bracelet out of jump rings?
That might have been Logan.
Is
Yeah, it was
there
Logan.
anything else we want to see today? Do we want to see any more pour
Oh, Peggy
paint?
does want 2 of them.
Yeah, they're stunning.
Well, let's just show what you did here while you do the pour paint on those. You can show this on a different, because Tay has all the kits. So you can show the pour paint technique on a different blank.
Sawyer designed this pair of earrings too.
This one I'll take credit for.
You did do this
I'll
one.
take full credit for.
Yeah, because you fully designed it.
White Lotus, Rain Seed. So he did the hammering on the edges, which I think gives a really nice finish always. It feels super enamel. Like, look how cool these colors turn out on the metal, which I'll do those on a couple of blanks. And I'm going to actually do it on a few things, and that can be our free dive for the day. I pulled some other blanks out. What do you guys think about that, Mom? Doing some of these as the free
I
dive?
love it.
Okay, I'll do a
Yes.
full little loot of them. So let's do Sawyer's.
When are we gonna have people starting to comment with FD?
Okay, we'll do it now. Starting now.
Starting now.
FD.
How many?
How many are you doing?
Comment FD, it will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 winners. But you guys have to buy everything so you can do the glass as well. Because the glass and the resin, that's stealing the show. But I do love it on the
Lynn thought they were
metal
stone.
as well.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it does have such like a stone essence.
And Peggy said she fell in love with the bracelet so much that she had to find more of the promise links to order.
That's awesome.
I know. I love it so much. I never thought of like, oh, we
You
already
said
have
7
one,
or
2.
10? Mackie.
Chits.
I said 6.
Or 6. 6. Or
Okay,
6.
they are definitely all spoken for.
Oh yeah, we went crazy.
Are you guys loving today's colors? Like the color theme of the... Oh, let's put that the other way. Of the labradorite.
And then right after this, we're going to do the OAK2, unless someone wants to go right now to the live shop and buy the last OAK. And depending on how that goes, we might do some at the end of the live.
Okay. Yes, thank you guys for picking up those OAKs. We had one. If you want to check the live shop, we can
Oh yeah, let me look.
see if that one sold during the live. There is one up right now that is available. Otherwise, the other one sold out. Thank you for that. And so when you did the paints, did you do the colors first and then hematite at the end?
OAK2 is left.
Colors, then these, then the hematite?
And I'm just looking at the first
Yes.
5 things in the foreground that pay for the whole OAK.
Where? What?
I'm the one
Oh,
that's
I
left.
know. Yes.
I'm gonna just put that up in the comments if anybody wants to go get that, because once they see it displayed, they're going to wish they had got it.
Is this the one?
Yes,
It has this in it.
I know.
This wrap that
That's a super
I think
rare
you did
stone.
that one. That
I
was
did.
gorgeous.
I did do it.
And imagine the labradorite on these. Oh, and this, I do have some chalky colors in it. Like painting this bead would be insane. And then these dragonflies with the labradorite finish would be incredible. Anyway.
Stephanie said she's a huge labradorite fan, so she's loving today.
Awesome. So I'm going to do these all.
Sherry's been watching, but she just didn't, she was been too busy to comment.
Oh,
It's-
you're fine. Thank you.
It's always fun to know that people are watching and they just pop in to say hi. I love that. Ooh, this is gonna be so fun on metal. Sawyer, will you oversee what Mackie's doing and see if that's how you did it?
Oh, I forgot blue on the circles.
I actually used quite a bit of paint. on
Yeah,
these,
I
too.
know. I'm gonna spread it.
Yeah, and maybe like spread it around with like a silicone
I guess
brush or
I
something.
could let it dry. I just didn't want to have to wait to dry as long as you did, because you had to wait
Yeah,
quite
I
a
had
bit.
to wait. I had to wait quite a bit.
You could
So this
always,
this would be a longer technique.
Once you get it spread out, you could use the heat gun.
Yeah, I
thing-
might do that.
Another thing I did was I made kind of like an ombre. I mean, you're doing it too. Like, I did like a on the piece. Where is it?
I was gonna wait to the end to do the hematite. I liked how that was kind of
That's what I
separate.
did. I did the
Oh,
hematite
yeah.
separate. I did just a pool.
That's
of it
why
at
I
the end.
waited for that.
Because it's like a little black pond.
Yeah, I totally will wait on that.
Look at you two collaborating. Speaking
For
of
once in our free
Mom's like,
collaborating-
finally, my kids are getting along. Just kidding. We do
Speaking-
get along. It's
Speaking
just
of collaborating,
we
guys,
give each other a ton of crap.
We're going to be starting to collaborate with some really excellent companies.
Ooh.
Yes. Shout out to Lima Beads. Shout out to Jesse James Beads. Shout out to... Oh, I don't think I can say that one yet.
We're done being in our lone wolf era.
Yep.
We're kind of just like lone wolves. We're not the most.
Well, we were in our manufacturing era, and then we just didn't have time to do as many co-brands.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
now we're developing some new things with Beadsmith again. You guys, things are hopping around here. We're hopping.
I would say I'm probably one of the more social ones of the family, right?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
It was dad, then you.
Dad
Yeah,
first.
Dad and you. I'll bet nobody knows that I have massive social anxiety. It's spotty. It's intermittent.
My social anxiety is worse than yours. Just kidding.
No way. It's
Probably
intermittent.
not actually.
Does anybody have intermittent social anxiety? Like sometimes I
it's
totally feel like talking to like the neighbors and friends and whatever, and then other times
being-
Ben's like,
It's called being an
"Hey,
introvert.
Vance is here," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'll talk to you guys later."
Yeah.
That's
one's
called an introvert.
It's just
yeah,
an introvert having energy or not having energy.
true, because you don't get energy from. Necessarily, you don't always consistently get energy from
Yeah.
people.
Like dad's an extrovert, so
He
anytime there's
Yes.
somebody,
He
he will
gets
talk
energy.
to them because he gets energy.
Yeah.
I'm an extrovert, but I don't need it. So I'm surrounded by introverts, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Like obviously,
You're
so is
lucky.
Scott.
That's the best of all worlds.
Yeah, it is lucky.
Oh yeah, those are looking really good.
Like I can totally just do my own thing. I just have to get out of the house. That's my main
Make
thing.
sure to pop your bubbles too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think that is so true. But I will tell you, I do get tons of energy from people in creative settings. So do you think I'm
It's
like
probably
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's
like
because you get
retreats
to
and stuff
you're
and, like,
focusing your energy not on
classes.
the people. You're focusing it on your artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get energy from my grandkids.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Mac, do you want the heat gun? Because I heat gun this a little bit, and
Oh,
it,
good.
it
That's good to know.
well the heat gun, if you want to let it like
Yeah, I'll
have
take
a
it.
little bit smoother.
My
A
gosh,
smoother
these are
finish?
Look
It
at the
will,
center one. That's so cool.
Yeah, I know. If you want to have it be a little bit smoother finish, you can let it just air dry. But if you want it to like rough up a little bit, you can use the
Yeah,
heat
you can
gun.
bring it.
Sure.
See, Peggy gets me. She says me too. When Peggy and I finally get to sit down at a retreat, we're just gonna have like a bunch of snacks over in the corner. And we'll probably get energy from each other because we don't normally.
I feel like we gotta if there's a retreat, we have to bring some sort of like card game or something.
Oh yeah.
That like yeah, and then Peggy and I can be like at each other's throats.
True. Stephanie's like you, Mac. She loves people, but she loves being alone also.
Yeah,
so she's
totally.
on the cusp of extrovert, introvert. I want to just get everybody together, and I just want to hang out and eat. And oh yeah, me too, Peggy. I only get out when the weather warms up. She says she hasn't been out of the house in months.
Mm-hmm.
I only get out when I have to. Because Ben will be like, oh, should we get groceries? I'm like, yeah, you can. Awesome.
Yeah,
See you
sure.
later.
Thanks for offering.
You're so sweet. Thanks. And can you cook it all when you get home too? I'll put it away. Tell ya.
Okay. Those colors are looking pretty crazy.
This looks like Starry Night or something like that.
And
Like
then
a Van Gogh.
you're not really gonna want.
I haven't even put hematite
with
yet.
the pull. You can like pull it a little bit, but like
I'm just gonna do a teeny speck.
yeah.
These are unreal. I'm getting a little delayed response. I'm freaking out at the pooling that's happening. Wow.
This hematite's adding nice depth. Just gonna let those.
That's important for the labradorite effect.
Okay, that was subtle, but
Do one with a.
I'm
with
gonna-
with a big
I
pull.
will. I just gotta let it dry a little more.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do this.
Yeah, everybody says, retreat, count me in. I know.
One of these days we'll get it together.
Well, it's just the time. You know, we'd have to stop doing lives for a little while.
Yeah.
That would be hard.
I love the little cracking that's happening teeny bit in that butterfly.
Yeah. That's what I was saying about the heat gun.
Yeah. These are pretty stunning. Oh, you want to know what's happening, which is amazing? The hematite went behind those pools we made, and it's coming back as the back crack.
Oh,
See it?
yes,
Which
coming
is so
forward.
pretty. See, Soy? On the, you won't see it there yet, but right there on this
what
and
the
that.
heck? Yeah.
And there.
Like the hematite
like
sunk
feeling
to the bottom
open.
or something.
Yeah. Look at that. Holy crap.
Wait, that's crazy.
Look at that.
Yeah, I dried mine from a lot further away, but this is doing some super cool things.
Super nuts.
Whoa, these are like insane.
Yes, they are.
Freaking Van Gogh over here.
Monet, Van Gogh. People are. Tracy said she's getting a Monet vibe.
Yeah, maybe we'll go. Too much yellow for Van Gogh.
What? Van Gogh is all yellow. All the time.
I thought he was blue.
So warm.
Yeah, there's lots of
Van Gogh is the
Starry
impressionist.
Night.
That is true.
There's Starry Night is like, but there's a lot of yellow and blue.
But his flowers and fields.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Oh my gosh, these are, I actually just got a little bit sick to my stomach. They're so good. Not to toot my own horn, but you do get them. Whoever won them.
Do we have a blanks mix anymore on the live shop? Maybe we should do that for next week.
These
Should
are
we?
so fun. Okay, I'm gonna hold some of them up. This one is crazy.
Would you ever consider doing a resin over the top of them?
Not these.
Yeah.
Heck no. That's what's so cool is like,
Seeing
The
the,
little-
different, the texture, right?
yes.
Preserve the texture.
It's like an enamel without, look at that, how that's the
Whoa.
cracking with the hematite, how that
Wait,
happened.
Mackie, you
Put it like real close.
outdid yourself.
Today was crazy paint-wise, wasn't it?
Yes. The whole live was.
This one's cool. That one's like a little eyeball thing, like, and this one's
Yeah, Stephanie said those
awesome.
hematite cracks are absolutely
That was
amazing.
out of this world.
Well, this would be a good time to
Oh yes.
snack.
We get to announce the winners already. Ooh. Okay, and it'll be random whichever one you guys get, but
The only prerequisite is that you need to have a
yes,
purchase
you
of it.
have to have purchased. So as long as all of these people have purchased, which they probably have, Janet Butterfield Brown, Kimmy Crabtree, Candy, Kostelek, Cookie Northway, Sherry,
Dodore.
Didori, Stephanie Frieden, Peggy Heimbrock.
Whoa.
Dang, guys.
Peggy just like
Peggy skating in at
swooped
the
in there at
end.
the very
Yeah.
end. And there
That's
were, thank you
awesome.
for
I was
everybody.
thinking.
There
I
were
was thinking
tons of
about
comments.
I was thinking about going to the 8th person. Except when I saw Peggy as the 7th one.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, right.
Hi, bye, Carrie.
All right, guys. So I am super impressed with today. That was so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I can let you make them.
So much fun.
These do you want to do the OAKs?
Oh yeah.
Let's do them.
Okay.
Let me give you
It
this.
shouldn't be too long.
I'll pull that out of the way. Do you want this as a background?
Sure.
Oh, did you put this one on? Oh, you did put that one on. That's so pretty.
Earlier, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll be packing those up. I have to remember that combination.
It was just all of them dripped on together,
Yeah.
so it's easy.
But
for-
how you did the the swirling, you kept them separate, but you let them blend together. Because sometimes you can really muddy the paint.
Yeah, just by pulling, not super swirling it, just a bit.
Okay, this one is no surprise to anybody. This is OAK2 that's on there right now, and Mackie's gonna,
Reintroduce this one.
yep.
So this one does have a photograph, but it has
And
a
you can't
bunch
really
of-
see everything you can't see much from the photo.
So we've got some, this bead pack would look amazing with some of the things we made today.
And you guys, these are $100 for everything Mackie's starting to put in the bowl.
So get a bunch of these.
Do you want to
Blanks
put
will be
OAK
really fun.
2 up there?
Are they allowed to comment now?
Well, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and comment for OAK2. These are great for the paint pouring that we just did. And this actually looks just like each of these today. There were just enough for me to make, but they're an earring kit. So that's included.
Here, you can show. Here's these two.
But that could be,
Yeah, I can even show. Can you see that?
So those along with the earring, you just layer these leaves all on top of, and there's 4 blanks in there, but you can make those earrings. So there's a $18, $20 value right there in the kit, which each of these OAKs today have. So,
And so how much do you think you have in your tray right now already?
oh, here would be like 40, 50, right?
40, 50, 60 bucks, yeah. Well, we don't even carry that bracelet.
Yeah.
All you need are 2 holes on the sides of your piece and you've got your bracelet. Wow.
Oh, and look at these. I don't know if these were showing that great on there, but
this is a watercolor, right?
oh yeah.
Nice.
Wrapped piece, that alone is 42.
And does that have glass on the other side or is that?
It's glass.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was a set of these leaves as well.
And those
So
are
I did,
huge.
if I can find the other. Oh, there's another one of those from another stone that you make today. But there, I think, was a second one of this leaf.
That
So
is
you can make a
loaded,
necklace and earring set. Yeah, it is loaded with gorgeousness.
I'm looking at these like rings and stuff, and this vintage piece is so awesome.
Okay.
Great filigree in that one.
Oh, more blanks. So you can totally do that technique if you can separate those for me, if they will. So yeah, lots of gorgeous stuff in this.
Here you go.
Thank
I
you.
want to see like this. Sorry for my reach, everybody. Or that
You
super
can
cool.
come around
Dripping,
back, too.
dripping.
Pardon my reach.
And you've got some
These
gorgeous,
are awesome.
yeah,
those are stud earrings.
Wait, you know how you do the resin drop in those cavities?
Yes,
Yeah.
totally.
Wow.
And that's where you could do all of those down in there.
And this would be an amazing setting. Everybody's been looking for settings. This would be an awesome one for a cab.
And there's a lot of filigree in this today
Can you imagine
too.
this cab? Where is your cab that you made? Here.
Yeah.
Okay, can you imagine this cab in this size, right in there? That I want a giant labradorite cab in that.
Yeah, so lots of awesomeness in this one. Okay, should we move on to the next one?
Yeah. So to purchase this one, you just comment what's in the.
Cart 102, or you can go through the.
Yeah, this is the only one you can go through the live shop.
Yep. That's the only one.
Okay, yes, this one you can get through the live shop. Otherwise, the rest of these you
First
can,
come, first serve online.
yeah, only comment for the rest.
Yep.
So you want to pour that?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go get the comments.
All right, now here's
Make
the
sure
ones
we're
that haven't been seen by anybody. Ooh, this is pretty with all the pinks.
Yeah, this one's kind of a little more feminine, kind of
Springy.
springy fairy tale.
You're gonna
We're gonna
have
wait.
them comment.
Yes, they'll
Please.
comment, but we're
Okay,
gonna
let me
wait
take that off then.
till the very.
You'll have to
yes,
tell. Oh, the number's right there.
the
Good.
number. Yep.
So these had. This one had a lot of specialty bagged items. So there was a compass in here. This one is a lot like, it's just really pretty because the compasses go really well for kind of like a nautical fairy mermaid type of look. But these are vintage lucite, really, really pretty floral pieces. The light aqua. So this is kind of the color scheme. Those are like a really, I don't know why I didn't keep those. Those like glowing pink. I should have kept that. Oh well. Swarovski heart. It has this green girl butterfly. That's one of my all-time favorite pieces of theirs. And then we painted it. A Swarovski dragonfly. Fairy tale book.
Some people were saying that they're having weird wonky things happen on Facebook today. When they comment, it freezes. That also did happen to me.
Okay.
But what will happen is, if you want, when you want these lots, just go ahead and comment. We may not be able to like post it like that second, but it will save the timestamp no matter what. So just
So
comment
we'll
anyway.
extract the comment
Yeah,
to see who went first,
Yeah.
because Sawyer's got that.
yeah.
And then I put a little fun little prism in there. So you could wrap that, or you could just have it as kind of a trinket thing. Another one of the kits. And then that we still have all of this to pour. So this one was pretty crazy, obviously. There's a lot in it. I got you 2 of these because that as a pair of earrings is incredible. This bracelet is insane. That tooling on there is so pretty.
You could reverse paint that prism, you know.
I know, I thought about that.
You know how fun that would
Amore. That says Amore.
be?
So
More
cute.
settings, more earrings.
And then this one has the lucite that goes with this as well. So this one's crazy. I
I'm
loved
seeing
this one.
delayed, and it's really great.
Yeah, that one was amazing. And this one is OAK 10. So I'm going to pull that up. OAK 10.
And I'm just looking.
Or
at
do you want me
those-
to not pull it up so they don't put the cart number unless
Yeah, just
don't put it
I'll
up?
tell that. I'll tell
You
them.
can put
Okay.
it out in front like that.
OAK 10, we'll just do that. And then once we've picked whoever got it, the Sawyer will comment to you with the cart number that you need to put down in order to purchase that and load it up in your cart.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, here's the next one. And then we're only doing 5 of these, guys, and then
Here's that.
after the end of this, that will be it for the live today.
So lots of carded again. Those rings are really cool. And another one of the kits. This has some really cool colors with the spring yellow and this dusty purple I have in the Swarovski. These are 2 Swarovski components. Then I have this Swarovski Rivoli here. A strand of, I believe, vintage.
Oh, those are Swarovski pearls.
I thought they were too, but for a second I wasn't sure.
Well, they're so similar to vintage pearls. Swarovski does
And look at
such
this
an
component.
amazing
That
job.
piece is crazy. Like, get it just for this, what's in the tray already.
Yeah.
And then there's still 2 times more coming. This is a really cool bead. has rhinestones on it and enamel. So that was stunning. Oh yeah, duh. Then I hand wrapped this one. I hand wrapped the fern with the stone, so you'll have two of those light periwinkle purple color. And there's still so much amazing stuff coming, so let me pour the rest. Actually, let me give the number first. OAK9. So go ahead and comment OAK9. Filigree, lots of really fun metals in here. This is another earring pair with the stud backing, very cool. You can always clip those off and just make those into a pendant. That filigree is incredible to use as a ring or pendants. So, lots of amazing stuff in this one. Okay, OAK9.
So Mackie, Lisa beat you to what?
She commented before you said it
Oh,
because you had it on the screen. But she gets it.
I see.
She gets it
oh yeah.
for sure.
So we
I need the next
accidentally took 7 winners, even though there were 6 of the free dive.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give one of them one of the pieces. I have 2. Do you care about giving one of them
make
away?
into an earring.
Oh, you were? Well, then I'll use
no, give it to him. I don't care.
Okay. Like this will.
Mom's gonna give one lucky lady one of my cabs.
Well, which one do you want to keep? Which one do you want to
Oh,
give
I don't
away?
care. Just whatever. I like them both.
Okay. They're so
I can
beautiful.
always make more.
You can see them in person. So I'm going to give them a setting and a cab.
Earring kit. This one's very fun, like fairy
and then they can
tale.
glue it on. How about that? Oh, so pretty.
Bunch of carded items.
I think that's my bad. I think I heard 7 and someone said 6.
4, 5, 6.
Janet said she wants it.
I'm sure.
Well, Janet asked first. She gets
She
it.
did ask first.
Okay, Janet, good for you for being proactive. You
And
get
that
it.
way, I mean, maybe everyone else wanted one of those pieces. You know, had an idea for it.
Right.
And if Janet wants it, then why not?
Yep. She was one of the winners, so she gets it. You just have to glue it on.
This one is so fairy tale looking. This little book I love. This would be great with our technique today, that bezel. All right, I'm gonna pour the rest. Okay, so this has a couple of bangles. That's a really pretty little one. Then this bangle here. These
Where do you like to keep these?
as earrings are incredible. They have holes. And then I'm gonna do the the OAK number. This is OAK8. So OAK8 for this one.
Oh, and for anybody new that's looking at these, anybody who's watching the live that's bought one of these, you have to comment and tell them how amazing they are when you get them. You're like, no way, there's so much.
How many more?
Just 2 more.
This one is a similar look. So if you loved that last one, this one just has some different things, those carded items, the hearts, cute little bead pack, and this is one of my favorite green girl pieces. That little fairy is so gorgeous on the heart. Love that color. Some sea glass, some milky green. We've got an art glass bead. Another bangle. Really awesome donut component. Oh, you're getting 3 of this. And this filigree is incredible. All right, let's pour the rest, which there's a lot. Okay. It's another Swarovski right there. Dragonflies.
Whoa, that one is loaded.
And I loved this
my
piece.
gosh.
That's one of my favorites right there.
Well, each of
OAK
those
6.
filigrees are $10 to $12. Just one of those filigrees.
Very nice. Okay, on to our last one.
Thank you.
Okay. This has some really amazing original artworks by Cassie. Those fairy tale little guys would make incredible gifts. We've got the earring kit, we've got filigree. Oh, really cute cherub in there I didn't even see. So there's some awesome filibrees right there. The fairy from the Bone Fairy, that one always sold out. This hand wrapped piece from our tension wraps, so you can get a finished one of those. And so much more. There's so much in here, I just have to pour it out. This is kind of our reds, ladies. Deep tones.
Ooh, you put one of your tension wraps in there?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
And this, look how crazy that is. I threw in a crazy, or Sawyer did that. Crazy vintage.
Ooh,
Really cool. That's
that would be
for size. That would be really
You know what I would
pretty
do?
choker.
I would hammer the edges of the one piece and then put some little pour art on it. Can you imagine?
Really insane stuff in this one. The moons that so lots of
Yeah, we did it.
original artworks.
We did the process of elimination.
Nice.
Oh.
OAK 7.
Good for Debbie. Our ladies are pretty sharp.
Yeah, you guys are on it today.
We're on it today. Good job.
I'm
I
glad you
love
liked that one, guys.
That's music to our ears. And it's got all those beautiful reds.
Yeah. Okay. That was
Alrighty, wow, that was such
everything.
a fun live.
Okay, well, I'm gonna flip it back and yeah, I hope you guys picked up the Fab Fives. Hope you loved your OAKs that you bought. Mom's gonna steal that bracelet.
Oh yeah. I'm putting it on right now.
I wanna put these on.
Oh my gosh, Sawyer. Okay, so I have it with, I'll come in with you for a second. I have it with this old, it's not old, but it's like a kit we had a while back. And I'm pairing it up with this, and I'm gonna wear it all day. Whispering Lotus, guys, we have Plenty. Do you know how many of these we have? We have plenty, right? Of the Whispering Lotus soy. Sawyer
What?
can make several of these.
Of the what one?
Whispering Lotus.
Oh, we can make loads of them. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure. It's all
guys.
dependent on those pieces.
But like, look at it.
How many of those cross pieces we have?
We have plenty.
We do. Okay.
Yeah. The only
Maybe
thing
we'll
we
make
might
some.
run out of are the Swarovski pearls.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could even find a really similar replacement
For sure.
if we need.
Oh
to.
no, Cindy said she almost messaged us because she hadn't seen us here.
What?
Oh, today?
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Oh.
Crazy. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of some of this.
The notifications. Guys, go check your notifications and re-request it.
Yeah.
So stop notifications and start them again because Facebook has been doing something wonky for sure. So,
Oh, did that turn off? Okay, well, we're at the end anyway. I was just gonna show Mom while she was talking, but we're good to go, I'm sure. So thank you guys so much. I had so much fun painting today. I think we made some really incredible things. So glad that you could witness some of them for the first time here on the live. That's always fun, discovering some really fun techniques together fresh. So thanks again so much, and we'll